All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Yes, this is my tablet or favorite tablet of 2021, the iPad Mini 6. Now, this is should be easier to get now. I remember I had to wait a little while to get it because of being back ordered so long. But now it is a time where I'm starting to see it more in the Apple Store and online. I'll have links down below if you decide you want to pick one of these up. But reality is, this is my favorite tablet closing out 2021. There are some things about it that I wish that I would have done differently, which is get an LTE model, or excuse me, a 5G version of this, because this is like the ultimate traveling machine. Now, I do have several other LTE and 5G tablets, but they're a lot bigger than this. And well, one is an 8-inch, but it's it's LTE, so I could possibly use that one. But having an iPad as my primary tablet is just a must. I'm really hoping that Google will, and I know Samsung makes tablets, but I'm looking for a compact tablet like this from Google and really good hardware like this from Google. So some things I like about the iPad Mini 6 is the fingerprint reader is in the power button. And I think that's having Touch ID over Face ID. Some people think, I think some people probably thought that was a step backwards, but when it comes to certain applications like my banking and things like that, being able to jump right in with my finger is absolutely great. Having to hold my iPhone to my face or whatever when I'm using it, that sometimes doesn't work if my eyes are closed or if I'm looking at a certain angle. It's convenient, yes, but I think Touch ID is definitely the way to go when it comes to a lot of the more secure apps. So having that fingerprint reader on the top in the power button, I thought was really good. And when you're setting this up, Apple recommends you set up this finger and this finger, because these are the orientations that you'll hold it in the most. Setting it up like this, and then if I'm holding it this way, I can just reach up top right here. So this is a huge plus for me, having that fingerprint reader in the power button. I think that is really genius, and I know for Apple it's genius. I know it's been around like that for other Android tablets and things like that, but Android phones. But I just really wish that they would incorporate this more. I wouldn't mind having a fingerprint reader in the power button of an iPhone, just as an alternative to the Face ID. It's a thought. So the hardware on here to me is absolutely great. I definitely like how premium this tablet feels. They basically moved it up to the current iPads. They moved it up and said, we're going to get you on par with the current iPads. We're going to give you some better hardware. Now, the hardware on the iPad minis prior to this were the older design. And so with this one, they've just moved it up. That's all they've done, is give it that boxy feel, that boxy look. I was looking for my pencil. I think pencil is, oh, here it is in front of me. I like being able to attach my pencil on the top right there. Now, this is not an Apple Pencil. This is a money saver. This is the Lenovo pencil, and it attaches right in place like any other Apple Pencil, and it functions pretty much the same. But I think I'm getting really good battery life out of here with this pencil. Now, this is another reason why I think the iPad Mini 6 for me is just fantastic. I really enjoy it. Having a input device, I think this is really nice. And this is just one that Lenovo sent over, and I recommend it. I'll leave a link to this down below. It is $39 or less. And it is something that you should consider. Instead of just running out getting the Apple Pencil, you should always try to get alternatives that actually function for you depending on what you're doing. So I like having some type of input device on here. Now, still being able to do split screen is just fantastic, man. I really like, let me see if I can do split screen with Twitter and Instagram. I never tried. Now, yeah, I think Instagram is the one that won't allow you. But just being able to do split screen is very nice. I got my email there. I can shrink it over and be on this side. I can just swipe it away. But being able to do split screen on a device like this, you would think that this was too small, but I like split screen on here because, again, for functionality of being portable, this is the way to go. And again, if only I would have gotten the LTE model, or excuse me, 5G model, I think I would be complete with a portable device outside of my phone. Now, some people would argue that the Z Fold 3 or just the Z Fold 2, any of those devices are a better version of having something portable. To a certain extent, I can see why a person would want to go that route. But if you need phone capabilities, you can still have phone capabilities on this device. Text messaging, all that is still here. And I think this is a better multimedia device. Now you can just, I have a case with a kickstand, but honestly, folks, I genuinely just pretty much carry it like this when I'm going out, because I can actually fit this in my back pocket or put it in my backpack, a little satchel that I have when I have my weapon in it. Sometimes I don't like to wear the holsters for my weapon. I have a nice little satchel, and I can throw this in there with my weapon and whatever else I want to put in there while I'm out and about in the world. So this, for media consumption though, to me, iPads are predominantly media consumption devices for a lot of people, but they've introduced it to more of a workflow over the years, to where it's in hospitals, schools, but Chromebooks still run that area, folks. Chromebooks are more affordable. They do a little bit more, or actually a lot more than an iPad. They may not be as powerful when it comes to internal processing, but Chromebooks are the way to go for the school district, because anyone can get one. And schools can give them out a lot easier than paying a lot for an iPad mini 6 or just an iPad in general. Apple does have an iPad that's $300 or so, $330, but even that still can't compete with a Chromebook when it comes to education, I feel. So media consumption on here though, like I said, it's really nice because you do get 2 speakers on here. It's 4 ports, but you just get stereo speakers. One thing that has impressed me a lot are the cameras. Now, I've been using these cameras to record tons of video on the channel, and you know, the cameras on here are just ridiculously good. I just snapped this little photo right here just to show you, and I'll go ahead and shoot a quick little video. The video I record in 4K 60 all day. And this is just a quick sample of 4K video on the iPad mini 6. And I think being able to record at such a high rate for video is great. And I have definitely enjoyed using the iPad mini 6 as a top-down camera. And it's just got that single camera back there, but that single camera has produced some of the best footage ever for my channel. Some of you guys have noticed, man, this looks good. You know what? That's the iPad mini 6. Some of you guys just can't believe it, and I understand if it's that hard, but that is stellar video from a tablet. And the joke about people using a tablet to take video and photos in the public, that's always been a stupid joke to me, or a statement, I would say. That's been stupid because there's, if anything, the advantage is to the people who have the bigger display. They have the bigger canvas to look at. They have the bigger viewfinder. So, you know, I'm one of those people, I don't care what someone's thinking about me when I'm in public doing something. I've taken photos with this and video with this, and it is just even better outside. The front camera outside has what's called, well, it has center stage, but outside, the vlogs with the front camera are fantastic. Haven't mastered it indoors yet. It needs a lot of light for the way I like to shoot video, but the front cameras do fantastic outside. Now, when it comes to doing video chats and things like that, I was stating the front camera has center stage, where it'll pretty much just follow you around and it'll just stay focused on you. Now, that's not something I do when I'm video chatting with people, because I do use this for video chats. I don't walk around. I'm normally sitting in one spot, but it is an option for you, and it's a selling point that Apple tries to do. But in reality, I have no reason to do that, but I'm pretty sure if someone's holding a business meeting or something like that, and they needed to do that, that is an option for them. The software on here is iOS 15 point whatever it is, and it is up to date, and it is fast and fluid. There's not much I can say about that. Having to be able to do things on all of my Apple devices and continue from one device to the next is great. I really like it. So I think it's a matter of not trying to sell you this device as the best tablet on the market, because some of you might have the Pro model. I gave up my iPad 11 Pro 2020 model, which I had it for since it came out. It's almost a year and a half, I think. And I was still able to sell that back to Apple for $500 and then pretty much get this for nothing. So I think me giving up my iPad Pro 11 was worth it to me. Some people said, no, I'm not giving mine up. Well, this has the same processor as the device I'm recording with, which is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Last I checked, I think these have these same processors. So processing power on here is great. if you start to look at gaming and things like that, that's up to you to determine what you think is going to be a good fit for you. Anyway, man, this is my favorite device for as far as tablets go. I genuinely love doing discussion videos like this and just showing you the product and just talking about it and telling you why I like it. And this is one of the reasons. Shaq is hot right now. Let's get it back to him. Oh, they stopped me. You see that? They try to stop me. Come on, Shaq. Let's go. Get him, baby. We'll close out with Shaq banging on him like that. Yeah, Kobe and Shaq. Oh, come on, let's get it. Get that out of here. Come on, Shaq. There it is, man. Anyway, I could play this game all day, man. I could play that game all day. Anyway, the iPad Mini 6, there's a ton of reasons I can go over. Hardware, camera, screen, battery, speakers, having an input device, portability. My only con is just I didn't get a 5G version. The price is too high and I don't like the memory options. But other than that, let me tell you, I recommend this to anybody out there that wants a tablet, period. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.